Oh, hey. They say you never really lived unless you have a really good story to tell. So according to that, I have enough stories to live for my lifetime and yours. The story I'm going to tell to you today is about determination. And if you're determined, you can do almost anything. I know I did. I was so determined, I went to Freaknik on the Greyhound bus in the 11th grade. So, I know it was a little ratchet, but we all have our moments. Hey, we grow. So, let me share with you my story time as I get my Marquisha Twain on. All right? I would put the cigar in my mouth, but Marquishas don't do that. I can put a quarter water or something. I don't know. Anyway, so stay with me as I tell my story about my trip to Freaknik. We're going to go to ATL real quick in my story. The ATL shouty for the last Freaknik at about 17 years old. I always have a story to tell. So watch my video. So before I begin, let me just say that I am not the type of woman that usually travels on a bus or has the patience for that. I just had to go to Freaknik, and the bus was the only option. So, me and my friend in high school, I was in the 11th grade, we're looking for tickets to go to Georgia. We heard about this thing called Freaknik, and it seemed like some place where it was fun, activities, it was popping, parties, and we knew we needed to be right there. Me and my friend Chris, we're looking for tickets. We can't find any tickets online. Prices are going up on the airlines. I'm calling her, hey Chris, you find anything? No, girl, I ain't find nothing. I can't find nothing. Everything is high. Oh no, I think it's like 171. Real? For real? Yeah, girl. I can't find no tickets. We got to go to Freaknik. I said, I know, right? I know. Don't worry, girl. We gonna get there. So, being the determined person that I am, I called her back and said, hey, girl, guess what? We're going to Freaknik. Really? You found a ticket? No, girl. We're going to Freaknik on the Greyhound bus. And being as though she's the loyal road dog that she is, she was with it. It's so good and important to have friends who bowed about it, because everybody has passions and things they want to do. Somebody wants somebody that's on their team who's just as determined as they were. Now, I think the road trip was about 24 hours. Yep. Her mom, I know what you're thinking. No, we didn't just up and go to Freaknik and, you know, our parents didn't care about us and didn't know, you know, they like, oh, just whatever. I have a sister that lived down there, so we're going to go visit sis. We're going to go visit big sis. That's at least what the parents knew. I told my sister what was up. She was cool with it. She knew what was going down, but being as cool as she wasn't going to be the one to spill the beans. We booked the Greyhound tickets. I think they, at the time, maybe $100 or something. Maybe not even that. They were cheap, as I don't know what, dirt cheap. We skipped school. You know, my mom was so cool that she let me skip school to go visit my sister. We get together. We go on the bus. My mom was making sure that nobody got interfered with us, nobody got in front of us on the bus patiently waiting. It was awesome. So we were able to miss school. We left on I think a Wednesday morning, and we got there on a Thursday morning. It was a 24-hour trip. For this trip to Freaknik, okay? We skipped school for Freaknik, okay? Because we just had to be there. We were teenagers, we were young, we just had to be in the place to be, okay? So Kristen's mom, as far as she knew, we were going to visit Tiffany's big sister. And as far as she knew, we were going to go visit my big sister. So my mom walked us to the Greyhound bus, waited for us till we got on our trip and everything. It was 24 hours, pissy bathrooms, crazy people. At first, you know, I was like, maybe we shouldn't have did this, maybe it was too much or whatever the case may be. But no, we said, think about all the fun we're gonna have when we get to Freaknik. It was paradise for high schoolers who had no life and just wanted to do grown folk things that they didn't have no business doing. So anyway, 24 hours later on that Thursday, we had arrived. And because I lived in Atlanta for a little bit, I put Chris onto a little trick. We were broke, y'all. We ain't have no money, but we knew that we were determined to get to Freaknik, okay? We had no money in our pocket. I think the cab fare from the bus stop to the area in Atlanta where my sister lived, we took buses. We took the local bus first, and then we took a cab from the local bus to her house, okay? They have something called MARTA. Y'all know about MARTA. Y'all ATLians who watching this. We took the MARTA from the Greyhound bus to the bus stop that was closest to my sister's house. My friend Chris was like, Tiff, we don't have enough money to take the cab. We're not gonna be able to pay for it. We don't have no money. What we gonna do? I said, leave it to me, I got this. All we gotta do is tell him that, hey, whatever it is, this is all we got. We don't have no more. She was like, no, that's never gonna work. That's never gonna work. I said, let's try it. We get in the car, get the cab driver to take us to about 20 minutes away to Norcross, Georgia. All right? Gwinnett County. Take us there. And he said, that'll be, I don't know, $15. Thank you, all we got is $4. What? Come on, Chris, quick, let's get out the car. We got out the car, gave him like $4. He was pissed. We heard curse words and things we probably shouldn't have heard at the chapel. So what? We were determined to get to Freaknik. And Kristen was like, Chris was like, I can't believe we just did that, oh my God. I said, me either. I can't believe it worked, but it did. So what? He'll be all right. The next person got us, you know, he'll get money somewhere. At least that's what you're thinking as a teenager in the 11th grade, like we were. So anyway, we get there, we get down. I have, you know, compadres that's already in the Atlanta area. So the plan was to connect with the crew. I don't remember what we ate when we were down there. We were so busy trying to coordinate what we were trying to do. They had something called the Sweet Auburn Festival, which is more like a Caribbean type of thing. And one of my friends said that her mom would be willing to take us to the Sweet Auburn Festival, Freaknik, the whole thing. It's all pretty much in one. So, Jogging back so many memories. So, what happened? So, we got there on Thursday. We ended up going on Saturday morning. You know, her mom came to get us and we drove to the MARTA to get there. Her mom and her mom's girlfriend went one way, and me, one of my other friends, and Chris went another. So we're walking around and guys were being aggressive. I mean, we were seeing it, letting it all hang out, and people were grabbing girls. Yo, come here, shorty, come here. Let me lay, come here, let me lay. Shouty, what your name is? Shouty, what your name is? And I'm like looking at Chris looking at me. I'm like, wow. I was like, wow, this is the atmosphere. We taking pictures, guys jumping in pictures, acting crazy. You know, we're doing crazy things. Like, I'll take a picture with you. You feel like a celebrity. You feel like a ghetto celebrity. Every hood dude wanna take pictures with you. And you know, you're like, wow. Wow, you know, I'm kind of like shy, and you know, my other girlfriend's shy, you know, it was a lot going on, you know, so we had to kind of blend in. So after a while, we loosened up, and my ATL girlfriend, her mom, came over just to check on us or whatever, and you know, guys were like trying to talk to us and grab on us, and she was being a mom. So what she's, you know, so she says, oh, no, you will not do that to my daughter. No, you will not do that to my daughter. That's my daughter. No, whatever. So a group of guys got in there. Dad, mama. And then they all started chanting, mama got booty too, mama got booty too. So they started making a song out of my ATL girlfriend's protective mama's booty. I remember the guys with the towel. You know, they had the towel over their head. You know, she was like, oh no. So the mom had left, and it was just back to us three girls, my ATL girlfriend, my friend Chris, and we're just walking around, and guys are just like, whatever, you know. My ATL girlfriend was like, don't do that, something, you know. And a guy busts back at her, like, oh, no, you don't, oh, you ain't bad, all in her face. And we're like, dang, like, what is about to happen? People were so aggressive there. Nothing happened, but the way it's like they had no respect for women. So we came 24 hours in a bus to find out that Freaknik was so disrespectful. We weren't allowed to drink, we weren't allowed to buy any beer, we weren't allowed to buy any alcohol. So my ATL girlfriend said, hey, let's get this stuff called ting. And it looks like cool, like we're having a beer. I said, yeah, that's cool. Let's get ting. So we got ting. And we all looked around. It was a glass bottle. It's like a Caribbean drink. And we were all walking around like, oh yeah, we're cool. We got our fake alcohol. We got our fake Heinekens. So you can't tell us nothing with our fake Heinekens. Ooh, drink a little fake Heinekens ting. So it was our way of, you know, blending in when you don't have nobody to buy you nothing. So we spent all day out there, took all kinds of crazy pictures, you know, like, 10 guys, as soon as we put up the camera, 10 guys jump in the picture. You know, I've seen girls out there booty shaking, girls just basically, I guess they didn't want to get a hotel and they wanted to give everybody visuals. That was at least the impression that I was getting from the scenery that was going on. So they didn't want to get to a hotel, so they was handling the business daggone near out in the open on the cars. All you hear is the booty bouncing, bankhead bouncing music. We're just walking around like, wow, this is cool. We got to skip school for this. Y'all suckers is in school. I hope my 11th grade teachers are not watching this. But if you are, I ain't got to lie no more. I was at Freaknik teach. Okay. So anyway, we enjoyed the festivities. You know, we took pictures and stuff, and we hung out. We ate some Caribbean food or whatever was going on down there. It was a nice time. We went for just one day. So after we came back, you know, from our day, whatever, it wasn't too late. We kind of just chilled, you know, at my sister's. You know, I met up with my other girlfriends. They came over, we chilled, we talked or whatever. We only spent one day there. It took us one day to get there. One day of the festivities that we encountered, and then one day back, all just to have an experience. And then I think we went back that Sunday morning, another 24 hours to get back home. I live in the East Coast, we were down south. It took us 24 hours on a smelly, stinky, disgusting, pissy, crazy, bumpy, long Greyhound drive that we would have up here. And we had the memory, and it was worth it to us as 11th graders who skipped school for Freaknik. I would show some of the pictures that I have, you guys, but I know you guys probably don't want to see any of those. Everybody's fully clothed, nothing crazy happened. It wasn't girls gone wild or nothing, you know. We were just young, curious kids trying to fit in, trying to do something bold, something daring, something different. And that's what we wanted to see. You know, legs was up in the air, dresses too. I don't know what was going through, but so Mom says, did you have fun? Yes, we had fun. It was all worth it, you know? I just remember that song. I remember that song by Next. Baby, when you're grinding, I get so excited. That song was popping on the radio. I remember us listening to that on the way back home while we're waiting at the bus stop and everything. So, Dad picked us up from the bus stop, you know. Did you have fun? Yeah, we had fun. Everything was great, you know, whatever. Didn't know anything, okay? So, went to school as normal, you know, that Monday, you know. I felt like, I was like, yeah, I got to skip school to go do some grown-up stuff or whatever. I was determined. I didn't know how I was gonna get there, but I got there. So I was all happy, and then all of a sudden, I got busted. Let me tell you what happened. I came home from school, I think it was that Tuesday. I walk in my room. I see pictures on my bed. So my dad had pictures of my friend hugged up, snugged up with some thugged up on my bed, scattered around. And I remember one picture in particular. Me and my ATL girlfriend, we're just standing there posing, and then my homegirl who came with me, Chrissy, she was just like, you know, she was blending, having fun, as she should. And it was just like a leg was here, whatever. Everybody was fully clothed. Everybody was fully clothed. It was just all in fun. But it was just a kind of funny, raunchy picture or whatever. Now, did I have any pictures like that? And that's all I'm gonna say to that one. I'm gonna keep it PG. That's it. That is. Okay. So anyway, got a picture of that. Got a picture of me surrounded by boys and everything. So my parents found out that I went to Freaknik. I don't remember. I think my dad walked in and said something like, oh yeah, this is what you guys were doing down in Atlanta. I was like, oh, here comes me with the Jan Brady look, with the Charlie Brown look, with the everybody hates Chris look. Had to get caught. Tag on it. Almost got away with it. But it was worth it though. It was worth it because guess what? I got to say that I went to Freaknik. Now I know you're probably wondering, like, why do you even care? Why are you telling this story? Because if there's a will, there's a way. You can do what you almost wanted to do if you got a little hustle about you. I had a little hustle about me. All I needed was a hustle, a ride or die to roll with me, and you're set for a good time. At least I know I had one. Basically, I'm not saying you should go out and go to the next wild, raunchy, scandalous event that they have that takes place on some Malcolm X by any means necessary. But I am saying, when it comes to life, you can do anything you want to do. If there is a will, there is a way, and hopefully it goes your way. I hope you enjoyed my story time. Check back for more because I got many stories. Now this is the YouTubeable version of my story. I just say this to say it was an experience, and I heard they're bringing Freaknik back. So I'm not gonna go, you won't catch me there. I'm a little bit more professional now and a little bit more reserved. But it is good to have lived and to live life. You have to remember to live life, you guys. Remember my work-life balance video? You have to remember to live life. And that's what I intend to do until I am no more. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't joined the dance party already. And catch me in the next video. Bye-bye.